everybody. Um, I have a new camera. I was meant to start a channel a while back, and I was running into technical problems with the hardware that I had. Um, the hardware that I had just wasn't strong enough. It wasn't giving me the results I needed, and the software was just making it really, really difficult for me to take the videos I was recording and actually try to turn those into an actual video that you can see outside of the program that it came on. So this was the original thing I was using for my 360 degree camera. It's called Insta 360 Air. It's damn good if you just want something simple, attached to your phone, and say you're at a gathering, family, big family meeting or something like that. You want to take a good picture like that, a fun picture or something like that. This is actually pretty little good thing. Um, Cost about what? About $100. I got it here at the local Fry's out here in Plano, Plano, Texas. The next, this one here that I got is actually like an upgrade because I don't need to attach to a phone. But it still uses software that you have to upload onto your phone in order to get this thing to sync and to work right. But outside of that little hiccup, it seems like it works just fine. The color seems to come in pretty well. The only thing I've noticed on it from the test that I've done so far is that if there's a strong light coming in, the camera darkens everything else to try to compensate for the transition of light. But outside of that, like if you look around the room now, it's not that lit in here, but you can still see everything pretty good. At least I hope you can. But anyway, yeah, you can go ahead and just take a look around. It's pretty nifty how it works. You see everything in the room. See the box of all the stuff that it came in. It got the little pamphlet here. You can even see the phone over here. I don't know if you can see it, kind of out of the shot, but it's right there. Um, yeah, so going through everything, it's pretty self-explanatory how everything works. It came with a couple little attachments to it. It's called BlackFin, by the way. But at least the camera is a 720 VR camera. You can see everything right here. This is the pamphlet. I'm doing like a unboxing here, I guess. But anyway, first thing for everything. Um, some of the stuff that it came with a waterproof casing, and this waterproof casing even has the little spring buttons for if I can get the on off button, the record, and the Wi-Fi button up top there. It's pretty self-explanatory. Pop this thing open, fits inside, completely sealed and waterproof. Dope. The attachment that it comes for is for if you want to ride your bike. So this attachment here, you loosen up these little notches here, and it fits right onto like the handlebars to a bike or something. The framing to the bike, and then the casing goes right on top here. And then there's another little attachment that's in there that slides through here to keep it in place, so you can angle it at any angle you want to keep it safe, keep it from jostling around. So that's pretty dope. Looking forward to testing that out. Take that out with Darius one day when I guess the weather gets a little better out here on a little bike ride. It came with a 8 gig scan disc or SanDisk, and I had an extra 32 gigabyte laying around, so I just put that in here instead of the 8. Comes a little converter as well, so if I need to actually upload everything, I can just put it straight to the computer. So that's a plus there. Came with 2 other mounts. One's for the car. I already have that installed already. I'll show that one later. But it came with a little double-sided stick pad, so it won't budge. And it has like the same amount of gears that this one, or I guess angle adjusters, like this one has, just for the car. This one here, I assume this one here is for when you want to strap it onto like a belt or something like that, or a helmet. So you can just attach it onto there, because this is also an attachment for the waterproof casing, not for the actual camera itself. So I assume both of these are for outdoor uses. This one's for a bike or car or wherever else that you're going to be outside if you want to mount it on top of something. This one here is for if you need to strap it down on top of something. So tick for tack. And then also, I guess this one here comes if you don't want to strap it down. If you just want to stick it down to something, that's what this pad's for. Came with one other thing which I find quite ridiculous. Comes with this casing, this VR casing. Now you can see I haven't actually done anything with it yet, but from what I can tell, I say it's ridiculous because it's actually pretty nifty. See, this says BlackFin right there on the side. Move that closer. Yeah, it's actually pretty nifty. So from inside of the camera, or inside the little VR thing, you can see it has little adjusters right here on top, so you can adjust your vision on it. But basically what it does, it turns your phone into like a little mini theater for 3D or VR viewing. And so I read up on this and see how this actually works. So say for example, I go to Niagara Falls or something, or name a place. Name a place that you haven't been to. I go there and I take a picture with this camera, or I take a video with this camera. And me doing that, I could save it, and then I come back and I see you, and I want to show you everything that I've seen when I was there. So if you want to actually make it feel like you were there, you could literally. There's an option on the for the software. I put the VR motion on. I take the phone out. I put it inside the VR casing here. Closest. You strap it on your head. After you strap it on the head, you adjust so you can see everything, and then you can literally put the thing on and literally just move around, look up and down and all around as if you were actually there and see everything like you're seeing it through your eyes. I guess that little gimmick is pretty dope, but I don't see myself ever actually using the thing. But who knows? So that's the tech demo for what I'll be using for the channel. The channel, once again, is called Perspective. What I'm going to be doing on the channel is just discussing many things that pertain to our culture being black culture or urban culture, or anything that you want to consist of, everything that I'm involved in. For me personally, I'm going to be diving into things that I know about. So if I don't know about something in particular, I'm going to try to have somebody on that knows something about it or has more of a strong opinion on it. I'm not able to be talking out of my ass on things I don't know anything about. So I know it's a dumb example, but you're not about to hear me on here talking about makeup or talking about, I don't know, name something, talking about how to get waves in your hair. Obviously, I don't know anything about real hair upkeep. Uh, I will be talking about things that I know when it comes to politics, culture, video games, art, stuff like that. So if that fancies you, hey, I might have something on here that you might like to listen to. If not, I might have something on here that you might like to listen to. Eventually, I would like to have a guest of people, and we can just sit down at the table, have a conversation, and you can make it seem like you're there. So you can be there right along with us, enjoying the conversation. I'll try to see if I can get a live feed going up here too, so you can actually be a part of the conversation as it's happening. But that's a little further down the line. I have asked a bunch of people, you know who you are, if they want to be a part of this and be a part of what I'm trying to do here. And I'm happy to say that there are quite a bit of you that will be more than happy to lend your voice and your opinions and your thoughts on things. We'll say that this won't be for the faint of heart. This is not going to be your PC type of deal where people are going to be, what's the word? Well, PC, really. I really just want an honest discussion from people about the topic that we're talking about and not censor anybody for what their true thoughts are. I will say, if you come on to the show or come on to the cast or podcast or whatever and make yourself look like an ass, that's your problem, not mine. So, with all that being said, thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks.